Pokemon Legends ZA is looking really awesome. We got a bunch of different information to share about Pokemon and also Pokemon Champions. Now, for starters, we got the new Mega Evolution that was revealed this morning, Mega Victory Bell. Now, this is a really cool Mega because honestly, it might be just super strong during the game itself. Because now that we know that Pokemon inside the game can do splash damage depending on what you're playing, are you going to be playing the ranked battles or are you just going to be playing against AIs? But if there's multiple different trainers inside of a general circle, you will be able to use a move and it will do splash damage. So it could attack every single Pokemon there. So overall, this is a really cool move, and the Mega Victory Bell looks to be very powerful and can be used in multiple different scenarios. Now, a thing that I want to mention is Pokemon Legends ZA Lumio City's map. Now, this is going to be separated into 10 different sections. Now, this is really interesting because when you start off the game, it's kind of going to feel like you're playing Pokemon Scarlet and Violet away, where you were able to go, pick your starter, and then move on, and then catch Pokemon, and eventually you're finally free to explore the wild area, but instead, you're kind of locked up in a city. But how this is going to work, you're going to kind of do a tutorial, probably going to last like 30 minutes, and then you make your way over picking your starter and all of this stuff. Now, if this is correct, so the demo that was able to play during Pokemon Worlds and Gamescom, it starts you off pretty early inside the game, so we gotta say that it probably starts you off within 30 minutes of the game. So you already picked your starter, you already caught a couple Pokemon, and now you're moving on to the middle of Lumio City, where you follow the Zygarde, and all of this stuff takes place. So it's leads you to believe that you will be able to get a Mega Lucario inside the game. Inside the base game, you get a Mega Lucario. And honestly, if you're going to say that, hey, well, this is going to be making the game too easy, well, then just don't use Mega Lucario. Wait until a little bit later. I think it's going to be great that you can pick, hey, I want a super strong Pokemon right off the bat. There you go. Maybe they're going to allow you to use Mega Dragonite right off the bat, so then you got that to look forward to. So overall, it's a very interesting thing, and what leads me to believe that this is actually a part of the game, not a demo section like Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, or even Pokemon Sun and Moon had a demo section. I think it's going to be more like Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, where it had a demo section, but it was just a base part inside the game. So this is really cool because this also uses confirmation that the staff from the event didn't want you to leave a certain area. If you decide to go explore Lumio City, the staff would see you and move you right back to where you wanted to go and stay inside of this general area. So overall, that is a very interesting thing. Pokemon Legends ZA looking really fun. Now, another thing that we have to mention here is after, well, this might be a spoiler if you don't want to know spoilers, so 3, 2, 1. All right, so after you beat the game, there's going to be a post-game section where the Mega or the Z rank, it kind of goes up. It's unlimited Z battling. So this is cool because then instead of, well, I beat the game, oh well, so what's next? You can just keep battling, ranking up your rank, and yeah, this is really interesting. I don't know how this is going to work though, because you can't really go past A. A is the first letter in the alphabet, unless it goes A1, A2, A3, A4, A5. It keeps going all the way up to 6, 7, 8, and then eventually you get to like star or something like that. So overall, it's a really interesting thing. Honestly, I wonder how this is actually going to work. Do you get super strong Pokemon? Eventually you're fighting people at level 100? Or is it just going to be like, okay, well, you can keep battling and battling if you want to, because the XP system in this game, it depends all on catching things, battling things. So overall, it's going to be a really interesting thing. During the nighttime inside the game, of course, it's all battling, it's all trainers. There's not really more exploring, catching Pokemon. It's just the battle time, like a Pokemon game, but like battling time. In the day, you're going to be able to go and explore, upgrade your rank, allow you to go to different wild areas to get yourself different Pokemon, which is really cool. Now, the city is really big, so like, is there going to be places that you can go inside of? Because right now, it doesn't look like there's too many buildings that you can actually walk inside of. But who knows? We're only 2 months away from Pokemon Legends ZA, so this could definitely change. Maybe we'll see different interiors for different shops. Now, of course, there's the plain gym style of interiors. You got your Pokemon Center, you got your clothing shop, and you also have couple other shops that are not really revealed yet. So anyways, that is a pretty interesting feat to be saying here, because hey, I want to go inside of different buildings. I want to explore to my heart's content, catching Pokemon, battling Pokemon, do whatever. So overall, that is a really cool thing. Now, in terms of Pokemon Champions, now we know that this is going to be taking place in the Pokemon Worlds next year. But what we don't know is, inside of Pokemon Champions, there's been some confirmation that we will be seeing a starter pack. Now, this kind of worries me in a way because of the fact that you want Pokemon Champions to be a fair game. Sure, it's going to be free to play, but there's going to be a starter pack. So can someone just pay to win, buy themselves a Mewtwo, a Charizard, a Dragonite, and then also have a Rayquaza and a Kyogre and all of this stuff? I hope that that's not the case. I hope that if they're making a starter pack, I hope that it's just something that's not necessarily a Pokemon, maybe just potions or something like that. But this is kind of a bad thing, or maybe a shiny thing, because you don't really want to have that competitive advantage in a competitive game. If they wanted to, they could have just easily made it so it's $20 or something. So then there's no competitive advantage. There's no pay to win thing, because usually free games are pay to win. So you are going to have to see how Pokemon Champions definitely handles on what's going on here. Hopefully it's not going to be that bad. Hopefully it's not going to be a super pay to win, buy all the stuff, and then, oh, the first day of the game, you spent like $300 and you're the best Pokemon trainer that's ever lived. Hope that that's not the case. Now, another thing that we have to mention here is regarding Pokemon's Mega Reveal. So, as you know, we got the Mega Victory Bell, but how they were going to reveal Pokemon moving forward. Now, usually Pokemon will do either once a week or once a month, they'll do a new reveal. But since the game is coming out very soon, I believe we're probably going to be seeing some sort of reveal once a month. So if we're judging this, this would be 8 different reveals, 8 different megas inside the game. Now they could totally not reveal any more mega evolutions, just allow you to explore the game and have fun. And then, oh wait, I found a mega Pikachu, not Raichu, Pikachu. And that would be really cool. So overall, I think that it's just going to be fun. They're going to reveal and do these secret little announcements. All right, you're going to be seeing this. It's going to be a fence. Oh, wait, there's water right here. So, oh, could this be a Mega Magikarp or, you know, first starter, first evolution? Pretty cool. So, overall, it's a really great thing. I hope that we see even more Megas return, like Rayquaza and Kyogre, and maybe we can see new Megas, or overall, it'd be a really interesting thing. Maybe we can get the return of Primals. Could that be a thing? Who knows? But anyways, what do you think about this? Do you think that Pokemon Legends ZA is looking really good? Or do you think it's looking really bad? Because like, it's still looking bad after all the hard work that they definitely put into the game to make it look really good. One thing that's really left me shocked was how good one of those reveal trailers actually looked. But then when you look inside the game, you can still see a little bit of, well, the texture is just like not 4K. But I guess they just walked through with a camera, a digitalized camera, and kind of did that. I'm not really like a artist cameraman or whatever. So anyways, thanks a lot for watching. Hope that you enjoyed. Hope that you have a fantastic day. And with that being said, see you in the next one.